Welcome back, welcome back. My name is Sith Holocron from the Dongers of Runeterra, and we are just waiting for Decentman to download the most recent patch. And if you watched yesterday's video, we are in the top 4 of the Donger League, which you can join for free by becoming a Patreon of the Dongers of Runeterra, or just join our Discord and pay £3 a month and play whenever you like. It's a month-long tournament that goes to the top 4, and you make a bit of cash for playing your favourite game. So our master streamer went out in the top 4. I'm so humble to Dubois, and today's game is between Jacos, who joined the Dongers about 6 weeks ago, and this is his second go. And unfortunately for him, he is up against a rather really good deck indeed. To be fair, it's Decentman. And when I mean good, while I'm so humble, beat him once in the ones beforehand. Decentman has won every single league game since, so that is a tad unfortunate. I'm not too sure what's going on here, so I'm going to jump onto my phone instead of messing around with anything else, so I can go onto the Discord this way, which seems to be quite good. Okay, so his update has not happened yet, which is really unfortunate. So it has. That's a tad unfortunate. But he's going to play on his phone because he's that kind of a guy. He's that good. He will play it on his phone. And to be fair, I enjoy playing Legends of Runeterra on my phone as well. So it could be completely worse. Yeah, there's nothing quite as good as getting your morning quest for 1,000 or 1,500 points, and you haven't even got out of bed yet. That's kind of a good start to a day. So these guys are going to get started as soon as he logs into his phone. And I expect 3 very, very good games indeed. If you want the truth, I expect a lot of good stuff happening. So let's just see if and when this all appears. He isn't online yet, so apologies for this. And apologies for Jacos's screen being a little weird. But there is Decentman, so there's the challenge. Let's go for a normal match. So apologies, Decentman is on his phone. This may be slightly slower than yesterday's video. So he's went for a deck that he's called Demacious Shadows. Excellent. Love it. I've spoken a lot with Jacos on Discord regarding this deck. So essentially, it's pretty much like a normal Bannerman deck. And he knows how to play this really well. So keeping Lucian is fantastic. There is his Bannerman. Apologies for any lag due to this at all. Decentman goes first. This is game 1 of the second semi-final of the Dongers of Runeterra League Season 4. Let's play LoR. So, a Lucian will 100% go down here. There's no doubt about. Wow, that's impressive. Okay. There's a goat. So he's going to get 2 damage in. Lose 1. He'll gain a gem. Yep. Still keeps a unit up though, which is good. Oh, now nice. So he has the ability here. There's a 4/3. That's not very good at all. Some Treasure is such a great card. So there's a Lucian down, which he may actually trade. because you've just seen Relentless Pursuit appear on the left-hand side of his deck. Well, that is his a second Lucian. So he could throw out here, which he does. I applaud that decision. Now, what will Jacos do? He does absolutely nothing. Takes the 4 to the face. That's excellent. I would definitely play that. There'll be a double pass, and we will go to round 4. So there we go. Will Bannerman be put down now? Well, I would assume seeing as Hecarim's the only thing that he's got there. Bannerman will then give the Sump Dredger. Yep. That's kind of good. Playing that, it's a +1/+1. The bird then becomes a 3/2, which will kill the Sump Dredger off. Wow. And okay. Far be it from me to criticize that play. He's just open swung. So that disables any slow spell that he would have had. So only faster burst spells. There's a thing there that a Mystic Shot could come completely out, but there's one for Jacos, which is good. Decentman floating 5 mana. Interesting. And he misses. Oh no! He misses his allegiance on Bannerman. And this was something I was saying to him throughout the week. Too many Shadow Isles cards. This can happen. And now he's just got a 3/3. Oh, that's disastrous. So Decentman is definitely struck lucky there with that one. Now, when he attacks, he will... Oh, wow. Okay. So he gets rid of Heimerdinger. So that's what he's playing, a Heimer deck. Well, wow. Okie dokie. So we knew that the next card would be a Shadow Isles, which it is. I'm just wondering, are we going to see a path from Decentman? Certainly having a good think about it. Nope. So he had 2 Heimers. And I can genuinely see another pass. Yep. We could get a double pass and go straight back. Unless, of course, he's got a 2-cost spell. Doesn't. Okay. It's interesting. Now, this allegiance is going to hurt so bad. Does he go all out here and go Hecarim and just force things to go out? As it is, well, that's a really interesting decision. I'm not too sure why he did that. Because he's not getting any favourable trades here at all. And against a Heimer deck, even if he gets a level Lucian for the double attack, a Heimer deck's always going to be wider than this kind of Shadow Isles Bannerman deck, to be honest. Now, so there's a star shaping. So he goes back to 15 health. He's going to get a 5-cost Donger, which is what our wonderful thing is. It's a quick attack 5-1. That will kill Hecarim. Wow. I think this game has very firmly went to Decentman's side. I'd say he's like a 75% chance. I mean, he's thinking about Relentless Pursuing, which I think would be a great idea as long as nothing dies. But if something dies here, yeah, that's going to do 3. Even if he Rangers resolves, it's still dead. And letting him die is probably better, as the Relentless Pursuit will turn back into Lucian at the end of the turn. But now he's got a 3-1 Fearsome. He can't play anything at all at the minute. And it's Decentman's attack next round. And I'm just wondering that that's an awful lot right now to hold back with. Do you swing everything? No. Let's put down an 8-4 Vi, and this game is now pretty much completely over. Pretty much completely over. The shield to keep Hecarim alive, excellent. But there's nothing stopping him taking the 3-2 and smashing it to pieces, realistically speaking. Would you pass here? Or would you put the Doom Beast down, put your Nexus up to 18 and him down to 13? That would be my suggestion. Off he goes as well, which is a very good idea. And then he's got 5 mana that will make him think that he's probably got something like a Grasp that can outright kill Heimer. So that's what Decentman will be playing around, because he really doesn't want to do anything else. So I think he'll probably let the timer go down and let him think about what his next move is. Because that Drain 3 would put... I mean, he doesn't have it, but he's showing that he might. So, good mana control there from Jacos, making him think about what he's got. Decentman should throw out something here. Goes to an 11-5. He now has to attack. But only with Vi. Because with Vi at 11, he's trying to ensure that Vi levels up. So the next time in 2 rounds, when she attacks, she will do 5 damage to the Nexus anyway. And he still has that little tough 2-1 turret to come down as well. Down comes that. And we'll get a pass, as he doesn't have enough to drop Lucian down. But at the minute, you know, if he throws Lucian out, it'll just get blocked by Vi. So, because if Vi even begins to block Hecarim on this attack, it's not working too good. So there's a Screeching Dragon or a Grizzle Ranger. Now, the problem being, yep, that's it. That's it. Drop that down. But it's not enough to kill off Vi, but it'll certainly be enough to kill off Heimer. So taking the Heimer off the board in this new Heimerdinger Donger deck could be utterly key. Utterly key. Especially if he can put down the Lucian and then put down Ranger's Resolve on everything. This is a good game. But let's see what Decentman can do. He's 8 mana and decides to spend it all killing him. All out. Enough of that nonsense. Go away. Which is what he does. Now we have issues. Is it now has an 8/8 hex, and to be fair, I would have thrown out something else here. I would have swung after that. That one allegiance from the Bannermen has put him so far behind here that it's very, very scary. Yep. Now Heimer will still die here, even though he's a 2/4. He'll still die because he's got absolutely nothing to defend him with. Does he just do this? Yeah. So he's taken the trades, but you know, anything else then dies. Even the double attack from Lucian, and he would die. So we should see no level up yet because the first one died. And this is not great, to be fair. Yep. So that's 11, 15 damage. Really, really quite bad, to be honest. So 11 goes through, he's down to 7. And if he has anything here at all, there's the 5. So unfortunately for Jacos, he's down to 2. An empty board and nothing. Now he can play both here. But at 13-2 in a level 5, the game is essentially over. But good to see him playing it out. And I get excited. Ends game number 1. So well played, Decentman, showing yet again why his choice of deck is excellent. I certainly enjoy playing Heimer Vi. But then we are the Dongers. We adore Heimer Vi decks. And the fact that it plays completely differently as well than the original one with Ionia, because you would have got all your 3/1 elusives and all that sort of stuff. Doing it with a completely new region in Targon is, I actually think the deck's better, and that's me being totally honest. I think it's a super deck. We will get the deck lists and put them up under the videos. You'll see yesterday's had the deck codes for it. Now that's not a bad draw, so that's not bad at all. So Fleet into Bright. Yeah. Okay. So he's got curve. He's got the Demacian curve that he wants, and the Fleet goes down. Now, the problem with Heimer Vi decks, even in Targon, he doesn't have anything at all. So, do you just take the 2? Or do you risk it? So he risks it to get 5 possible damage in, which he gets in. So that's a nice little thing to put down. I'm amazed that he didn't put that in, because one of these will then die quite remarkably. And okay, so there's 2 of his, I think he's up to about 8, which is, in my opinion, slightly too much for a Bannerman deck, but that's, he has got a lot of Shadow Wilds cards in here. So the Bannermen may not be as good as what I think it is. Every time I've ever played this deck with Shadow Isles in it, and I play Callista on 3, she dies. She can't die now, so he can play Callista. And then keep her on the bench and allow other things to die, which could be fantastic as you would then get a 3-2. But that has not happened. Now, here is where the Callista could get popped almost right away after leveling, because she isn't going to level. So there's a heal and a draw card, and a card from the middle for a 2-1, and there's a dead Callista. And you see, this is the reason why Callista is not, in my opinion, the best champion in this deck. Because even when you put her out last, there's enough Targon-y kind of stuff out there to ensure that that's happened. And I would play the Fleet Feather first, young man. You've got 4 mana. Yes, good man, good lad. And then drop down anything that you like. And the 3 might actually be the better one. But then probably not, because you're not doing really anything without your 20 health. So probably Lucian. You've got 2 anyway. Drop them down. Okay. So yes, it does 2 damage by putting it down. I completely understand that, but he's only had 50% of what he's got, and he would have had exactly the same stats had he put that down. Now, this is interesting. This is very interesting. So ideally here, I think Decentman wants to play a Vi. He can't. And that's brave. Putting down a 3 health unit against the Shadow Isles deck. That he can't really do anything. Like nothing at all. And then we're going to get a Lucian put down here. And then we're going to get another pass. And then we're going to get an open swing. And then possibly a relentless pursuit. And yeah, we will be... Well, he'll either go for... The problem is with Heimer, there's probably not a 1-cost spell he can play here, but he has. He's got the Thermal Beam for 1, which kills off that, which is nice. Which gives him the little 1-1, the wee wrench bot. But it's a blocker, and that's a good idea. The problem is he hasn't got enough mana to play both of these. So, do you swing everything? Because, to be honest, I think that's a far better idea. Just swing the lot. Let's see how he puts this out. So he's putting out Lucian first. Yep. So that's 9 damage, puts him to 3. Is he gonna kill Lucian? If he's running Mystic Shot and he doesn't kill Lucian, that's quite bad. So we get excited. It levels up Senna to double attack, and it blocks the double attack, which is all good. Except now he can Lucian. Or, yep, Lucian first. That's not Nightfall. Yes, yes. No, no, no. Oh, no. Okay, at least he gets his allegiance this round, which may prove critical. However, that Get Excited can take out the Bright Steel, and very wisely does not do anything. And there's another Lucian, which means that the minute he drops that down and then drops down the other one, he's got 9. So that's only 5, and the other Lucian will turn into a relentless pursuit. And this all of a sudden, from me thinking that Decentman had this easily won, isn't any longer. Now let me have a little think about what he can do with 7 mana here. You know, if he has to get excited and kill the Lucian, that means that it's a static shock to 1 of each. Okay, he's playing this like an Ezreal deck. That's pretty good. Gets a 4-1 overwhelm. And I'm afraid I'd rally. I'm sorry, man. I'd rally. Because you know, if you don't block this and he gets down another thing here, you're in trouble. Another spell. Kills off the last Lucian. And that's the danger of a Heimer deck going wide. And the problem for Jacos is that at the moment he hasn't lost any health to his Nexus. But a swing out here will completely and utterly destroy everything. Now, do you swing? I'd swing. I'd definitely swing and keep that Bannerman for defense. Because only 3 of this is going to go through at most. Because he will not, under any circumstances, let much more of this go through. But he has 9 mana to save it up. So, that is lethal right now. But it will not be lethal. Because with 9 mana to be able to do stuff with, he will be able to take things out completely. He's blocked a double attack from Senna. He's going to lose his 4/3 Doom Beast. He's going to lose that. He's going to lose this. Wow. And then if he get excited this or Thermo Beams, Lucian, he stays at 4. I would suggest he will stay at 4. And yes, he loses his Heimer. There's a double spell. So while Heimer's still alive, there is the Mystic Shot. There's another Mystic Shot. Keeps everything perfect. And gets 2 more Tufts. And a practically cleared board. Ugh. And a level timer dinger. So, you know, and he doesn't connect with that one. Oh, he's having no luck in game 1 at all here. Absolutely none. So the MK will get put down. But can he now kill that? And that's that over. That's that all over. This is going to turn into what game 1 turned into. Wow. And with that 11 mana here, yeah, he's in big trouble. He's in big trouble here. That's even worse. We're about to see. Oh, no. Senna's lost all her goodness, to be honest. And what Decentman should really do here is, if he has a Pale Cascade to make her a 12-5, that would be perfect. Let's see what he does here. I mean, the Ephemeral's going to die anyway. Picks a 3-3. So she'll go down to 2. But she doesn't care, to be completely honest. She just doesn't care. Levels up and goes to 3 again. I would definitely drop that. Yeah. He has to do something here. Because the original one that's already dead is done. That's obliterated. So that doesn't even get anything. He's now got a 6-2 elusive. That's now a 7-2. Yeah, this is really quite. I can't see any way, and I know the score here is Decentman has done nothing, and there we go, there we go. So at least he knew that it was over, and without taking any damage, Decentman wins 2-0. So we now have our finalists between Decentman and Derboy, and we will record that as soon as they decide that they can play next week. My name is Sith Holocron. I'm from the Dongers of Runeterra. Come join us. Come take part in this competition. It's good fun. Till then, thanks for watching. Dongers out.